Hello and welcome back to a brand new Godot tutorial. In today's tutorial, I basically am going to be bringing you a how to build an enemy in Godot. So if you do want to know how to build a basic AI enemy, we're just going to be going over the basics of AI today. So it's nothing too intense, but I will be uploading a video not tomorrow but the day after about advanced AI, to where, let's just say you walk into the enemy's range, then the enemy will start chasing you. But if you're not in the enemy's range, it will just free roam around the map. But today we're just going to be making it to where it can go back and forth along the bottom and bounce off both walls and have collisions and everything like that. It's just getting us set up for next episode, just because I want to go over the basics of AI. And this is going to be like very basic. So basically all we're going to want to do, or what we can do to start, is we can just go over here and make a new scene. It's going to be our enemy scene, and we want to start off with a kinematic body because we are going to be having movement. So kinematic body, and we will just rename this enemy because it will be the enemy. And then real fast you can just add a sprite and a collision shape 2D, just like that. All right, hold on, let me just make a sprite real fast. We'll just stick with our entire Godot image theme, so we'll just do a Godot. We can make it color like, we'll do enemy red. We'll do an enemy for red. That looks alright. Alright, so collision shape, a rectangle, just throw the size up just so we have a decent size. There we go. And then the enemy we're going to want to attach a script to, we'll just name it enemy.gd, extends kinematic body. And this is going to be basically very simple, as I said. And because it is basically like player 2.0 or an AI, we are going to want to have speed and motion. So variable speed will equal it to 200. The player speed I think is 500. Yeah, 500. So we're going to be having a speed and a motion variable for the enemy, so we'll just make the motion equal to a vector 2, so just like that. But we are going to want one more variable. Oh wait, also we need gravity, of course, because we want it to follow the rules that the player follows, as in physics. But there's going to be basically a different variable that the player does not have, which is going to be called direction. So var direction is equal to 1. So here we'll just leave a sign here that says 1 is equal to right and -1 is equal to left. Because if the direction equals 1, then the enemy will be going right, and if the direction equals -1, then the enemy will be going left on the vector 2, or on his position. And this is going to be so simple. It's just going to use one physic or one function. I think it's going to use like probably about maybe 20 lines of code. Like, it's very simple, just for basics. So physics process, we want the player to be able to move around, and we want it to be able to run through this infinitely as the game goes. Same as the player for the gravity. Motion.y is going to be plus equal gravity, just so our enemy can have gravity, of course, because we don't want it flowing around or floating around. We're going to want it to be going back and forth. So motion is going to, or motion.x is going to plus motion.c. Motion.x is going to plus equal to our speed. That's how our player runs. But since we're not going to be going off an input, we're going to have to do times direction. So times our times our, is it not going to pop up? Nope. Alright, direction, there we go. Times direction. So basically what this is, so if motion.x is plus equals speed, it's going to be going right. And if direction equals 1, then it's also going to be going right. But if direction equals -1, then speed here will be equal to -200, because it's going to be 200 times -1. If you kind of get what I'm saying, it's basically, it's basic player movement, or basic movement here in Godot. So this is basically just a basic tutorial. It's not going to be anything advanced. It's just, but the next tutorial will be going into advanced stuff about player movement. So make sure you guys do stick out for that, because that's going to be coming out in most likely not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. So whatever day that is. So in 2 days from now. But we're just going to want to check if it is on wall. So because if it is on the wall, then we're going to swap to where if the player is going right and it hits the right wall, then it's going to go left. Once it hits that wall, then it's going to go right. So it just cycles through. So if is on and then a wall, this is a built-in player function, so we're not going to have to make a function for that. But if is on wall, then we want direction. We want direction to equal direction times -1. So if direction equals 1, we're going to times it by -1, and it will equal -1. If it equals -1, we're going to times it by -1, and it's going to equal +1. So speed basically swaps every time we hit a wall. And that should be it, I think. Yeah, that should be it. Hold up. We're going to go here, world. Let's import the enemy scene and throw him in somewhere like right here. And we'll play. It does have collisions. Oh, okay, I think we forgot to move inside. Yeah, okay. I am not very smart. Motion equals move and slide. And then we want it to equal motion. So basically move and slide, it lets us move. It is a built-in function to the kinematic body. So if you don't have that, your player won't be able to move. And there we go. There we go. So if it does hit the wall, it's gonna go the other way. There we go. That's this AI player movement, and you could go in code to say if this was to hit me. So like if this was to make contact with me there, it's using me as a wall, but you can say if it was to make contact as with me, then what it would do is emit a signal that says player has been hit. The player's visibility would turn to false, and you'll basically just put like an in-game screen or whatever you want to put after the player dies, or a respawn or something like that. But this is just very basic player movement or enemy movement. So what I'm going to be doing is uploading a video in about 2 days about advanced enemy movement, to where it allows you to have more advanced, like if I was to get in the range right there, then it would start chasing me. But if I was to leave its range, like be over here, then it would stand still or just roam around the map until it is in my range again. So it will basically kind of be looking for me, but it doesn't know where I am. So as soon as I go into its area 2D or range, whatever you want to call it, then it's going to start chasing me, because it can see me if I'm in that range, if that makes any sense. But I'll be uploading a video in about 1 to 2 days on that, just so you can know how to make advanced enemy movement. And yeah, hopefully that does help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and have a great rest of your night. I'll see you soon in a brand new Godot tutorial, most likely tomorrow or the next day. Stay safe and stay awesome. Peace.